Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. To all our returning subscribers and to our new subscribers, you're welcome. My name is Elizabeth. In this tutorial I'll be showing us how to sew this yoked dress from start to finish. If you want to see how I made this beautiful piece from start to finish, keep on watching and also subscribe to this channel. Thank you. For this tutorial I'll be using lace fabric, my African print fabric or Ankara fabric, a zipper, a bias, a stay for structure, and my lining. Also, I'll be using my pattern set from my last tutorial. If you missed how to draft this, I'll be dropping in the description box the link to drafting the pattern set for this tutorial. So let's get started. First, I have added my seam allowances around my front pattern. That's the center front and the side front. I'll go ahead and cut them out just like I am doing, and also I'll notch the bust point for both the side front and the center front so that it can match up when I am sewing. Also, I will go fold my fabric just like I am doing and place my center back and my side back like so. I'll pin them to my fabric and add my seam allowances around them. So right now I'll bring my lace fabric, fold it into two like I'm doing, and I'll place my yoke and pin it down just like I am doing. I'll mark around it the seam allowances I'll be using, and the seam allowances I'm adding around this is 0.5, that's half an inch. I'll go ahead and cut this out just like I am doing. Now I have my pattern set all cut out. This is inclusive of the center front, the side front, the yoke for the front, the center back, and the side back. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my stay. I'll be gluing my stay to the side front, the center front, the side back, and the center back. Okay, now I have added my stay to both my side front and my center front, same as I would do to the side back and the center back. Now I am going to double the stay for just the front part of this pattern, and I'm doing this. I don't need to use my already made bra cup or my wadding. This helps to give my bust area better structure. Now I would move straight into my skirt. Now I have joined my skirt together, both the lining as well. I've gone ahead to sew the panels of my back together. You see that I'll iron it out with a hot steam iron. I'll iron it properly so that it can be well relaxed and neat. I would go straight into my bust area, the bustier, and notch the under bust like I'm doing, and notch it so that it can open up for ironing and a better finishing. I would iron the under bust area flat like so, and bring in my tailor's ham, open it up, iron it out smoothly like I am doing. Okay, iron it out smoothly. Now I would do the same thing for the other side. I will open it up and iron it out smoothly. Now the reason why I'm doing this detailed tutorial on how to iron properly is because of those who are beginners. Okay, now I am adding extra stay now to the seam lines that I have ironed opened. This is to give better structure. It is also called fleshing. I would iron this out properly, and I will show you what it looks like. Also, I will go to the under bust area and I will add the stay and iron it out properly. I'll turn it over and do a proper finishing, iron it out smoothly like this, and our bustier is ready. Now using this method of padding will help your bust area, give your bust area a better structure, just like you can see. Okay, you iron it out properly and you have a better finishing. I'm just going to trim off the excesses that I have, all the excess stay that may be coming out. You try and trim them off so that it doesn't add to the measurement of your bodies. Okay, now you see what it looks like. Now that's my yoke. I'm going to sew it into the sweetheart neckline that we have. I'm just going to pin it like I am doing. I'll pin it all around this, pin it from the middle to the other end, and I'll do that from the middle, take it again from the middle to the other end. Now that I have done that, I have sewn my lining area. My linings are ready. I'll go ahead and sew. Now I have sewn my yoke to my half bodies and also added my lining, and also I've done the same thing for the back. I have turned the neckline of the back. I'll bring in my bias right now, and I would use my bias to turn the neckline and also turn the keyhole. Okay, I will quickly cut the keyhole like this and bring in my bias. I will fold it into two like so and just pin it into the keyhole like I am doing. Okay, I'll pin it all around. Please be sure not to stretch the lace fabric, especially if you're working with a stretchy or a very light lace fabric, so that it doesn't become slacked and becomes unfitted. Now I have sewn this together. I am done sewing it around the keyhole and also turn the neck as well with the bias. I'm going to join the shoulders together, and I will bring in the back and put the lace in between the back and the back fabric and the lining and sew it together. Now my shoulder is all done. I would iron it with my steam iron so that it can be flat. I'll iron it just like I am doing, and I would go ahead right now to work on my side seam. Okay, that's I'm going to impute my bust circumference measurement divided by 4 and also my waist divided by 4. I will sew it together and do the same thing to the lining. Now I'm all done. My side seam is joined, the waist is joined. I'm going to join this now to the lower part of this dress, that's the skirt area. I'm going to join the waist together, attach the waist together with half an inch sew allowance because that's what I left. I'll do the same thing to the lining. Now remember the front skirt panel we worked on, where I came up for with 1 inch for our godet, I'm going to go ahead right now and slash it opened. Now the slashed area is to accommodate the godet. Okay, now I've folded my skirt pattern, that's the hem area. I have folded it into 2 equal halves. Now you see I have placed my pattern paper on it, and I'm going to cut out the slashed point just like you see me doing. Now I have transferred the slashed part to the skirt area at the front, just like you can see. Now I'm going to bring in my lace fabric and cut out a triangular shape, just like you see I've done. I didn't even measure it, I just made it long enough, and if it is too long I'm going to trim it off. Okay, just like I have done. Cut it out for the 2 parts, and I'm going to place this lace fabric on the fabric. Now you can see I have joined my lining to the main fabric. Okay, I'm going to impute the lace like so, and I'm going to sew it to the right and sew it to the left. I will notch the midpoint so that it can be relaxed. If you enjoy watching this video, give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to this channel. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.